Hello everybody, it's Christine with Garrett Public Library, and we are here to do some restorative yoga. So make sure you've got a mat, have bare feet. It's cold in here today, so I left my socks on until the last minute. A couple of blocks, a strap, bolster, pillow, or blanket, if you like to use that for your restorative. Alrighty, let's go ahead and lay down on our backs. Give a good squeeze and rock to your knees. And then come to center, drop your feet down, set the feet wide, drop the knees together. Make sure you're on the flat part of your shoulder blades, palms up to the ceiling. Take a big breath. And again. Swallow. Release the jaw and soften the face. And just start breathing through your nose. Take the breath into the lower belly. Taking the mind into the body, opening and releasing joints, relaxing muscles, and breathing out any tightness, pain, or tension that you find in your body. Gently rock your head from side to side, slow and easy. Bring your head back to center. Stretch your arms above the head, stretch your legs out below. Inhale, heels in one direction, fingertips in the other. Stretch it out. Stretch, 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 stretch. And release. One more time. Inhale, heels in one direction, fingertips in the other. Stretch out. Stretch, 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 stretch. And release. Bring the arms down and bring the knees up. Bring them all the way into your chest and squeeze. Keep your feet off the ground, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the right and hover a few inches off the ground. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the left and hover. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the right. Roll all the way over onto your right side. Stack your hips and knees. Turn, look out your left shoulder. Reach away with the left arm. If this is comfortable, you can straighten your legs. And on twist, we like to inhale and lengthen our spines and exhale, release into your twist. Your legs are straight, bend your knees. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the left and roll all the way over onto your left side. Stack your knees and hips. Turn, look out your right shoulder and reach away. If that's comfortable, you can straighten your legs and lengthen and release with your breath again. Your legs are straight, bend your knees, and inhale back to center. And give the knees another squeeze. Keep your left knee in, drop your right foot down, grab your strap. And if I ever have you grab something that you don't have close by, just pause the video, go get it, and come back and start it over again. Because if you're like me, I forget things a lot. Alrighty, so strap your foot across the ball or arch of your foot, straighten your leg up. Don't draw it in yet, just get it prepped and ready. You can leave your right knee up or straighten your right leg out, whichever you prefer. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw the leg in just till you start to feel the stretch. Don't go too far. You want to make sure you stay right at that edge. And every few breaths, see if there's a little room to draw it in a millimeter or two more. If it feels better to put a little bend in your knee, feel free to do so. Ease off the leg slightly, put the strap in the right hand only, keep your left hip down. Think of having a piece of paper under your hip, and the whole time I don't want you to be able to pull that paper out. That's how much I want that hip staying on the ground. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw the leg as far in as you can. And when you reach your limit, inch your foot over to the right, just till you feel that sciatic burn, and then hold and breathe. Inhale back to center, strap in the left hand, and open the leg all the way out to the left. Keep your hip on the right side down so you don't tilt over. Inhale back to center. Strap back in the right hand. This time let the hip come off the ground as you take the straight leg over to the right for a twist. Go as far as you can comfortably go. When you reach your limit, turn, look out your left shoulder and reach. Inhale back to center. Happy baby on the left side. You want your thigh outside your torso, your knee towards your armpit, foot up toward the ceiling. You can grab your knee with your left hand. You can grab your strap with your left hand, or you can grab your foot. Whichever you choose, make sure your shoulder stays on the mat. If it doesn't, go up to an easier position. And think of breathing into the tight spots. Release the left ankle on top of the right knee. Have your right foot on the ground. Press that left thigh away from the body with the left foot flexed. And that should feel like a hip opener to you. If you're not feeling anything doing that, then lift up your right leg and either strap or interlace behind your right knee. Keep that left foot flexed, keep working the thigh away, and breathe. Be sure you keep your low back and shoulders on the mat so the stretch is in the hip. If you have to ease off a little bit to get your low back down and your shoulders down, do. If your right foot is off the ground, drop it down, arms out to the side like a T. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the right, drop them as far down as you can. Turn, look out your left shoulder, reach and breathe. Inhale back to center and give the left knee a good squeeze. Release the left foot down, bring the right knee in, give it a squeeze. Grab your strap and strap your right foot. Again, flex the foot, don't draw it in yet. You can put a little bend in the knee if it feels better. You can leave your left knee up or straighten your left leg out. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw the leg in just to your limit. Try to make sure your neck and shoulders are relaxed. We're just guiding the leg in. We're not tugging or pulling. And stay at that edge where you just start to feel the burn so that every few breaths you can make a little movement in. Ease off the leg slightly, put the straps in the left hand only. Keep your right hip down like you got a paper under it. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw the leg in as far as you can. When you reach your limit, inch it over to the left till you feel that sciatic burn. And then hold and breathe. Inhale back to center. Strap in the right hand only. Open the leg out to the right. Keep your left hip down so you don't tilt. Inhale back to center, strap in the left hand, let the hip come off the ground as you take it over to the left for as far as you can comfortably go. When you reach your limit, turn, look out your right shoulder, and reach and breathe. Inhale back to center. Happy baby on the right side. Thigh outside your torso, knee towards your armpit. You can grab the knee with the right hand. You can grab your strap with your right hand, or you can grab your foot. Be sure your shoulders and low back stay down. Breathe right into the tight hip. Have your left knee up, left foot on the mat, and release your right ankle on top of your left knee. Flex the right foot, press the right thigh away from the body. See if you feel a hip opener here. Each side will be a little different. If you don't, then lift up your left leg, strap your interlace behind the knee, hold and breathe. If your left foot is off the ground, drop it down. Keep your ankle on your knee, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the left, drop them as far down as you can. Then turn, look out the right shoulder, and reach and breathe. Inhale back to center. Bring both knees into the chest and give them a good squeeze and a full rock. Alrighty. Let's do a couple of core exercises. Knees up, ankles and knees, hips width apart. Legs at a 45, so you look like you're sitting in a chair with the back of the chair to the mat. You can do hands down on the mat or stack your hands behind your head. If you have to have trouble, stack your hands behind your head. Take a breath in. As you exhale, pelvis toward the belly button, tailbone off the ground. Hold and breathe. Release. Drop your feet, rock your knees. Let's roll over onto our right side. Make a straight line out of the body from fingertips to toes, and then have your left fingertips in front of you for balance. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift the legs. If you can, lift the arm. Hold the belly in. Hold and breathe. You can do just one fingertip. Still gives you balance without letting you lean on it. And release. Let's roll on over to the other side, onto your left side. Make a straight line from fingertips to toes. Right fingertips in front of the chest. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift the legs, lift the arm, pull the belly in, hold and breathe. And release. Let's roll over onto our bellies, come up to hands and knees. Got way off my mat there. Wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's roll our spines. Inhale, shoulders down the back, tailbone up, belly down, chest pulls through the upper arms, and lift your chin. Exhale, round tuck, squeeze your belly up. Inhale, stretch the front of the body. Exhale, stretch the back. One more, inhale and exhale. And back to center. Let's straighten out our left leg straight out from our hip, toes pointing toward the front of the mat. Walk your hands out and drop your chest. Rest your forehead or your chin and breathe. Bring the upper body up, wrist under your shoulders. Lift up that left leg, cross it over to the right side, turn and look out your right shoulder. Want to look at your foot. And release. Knees back under the hips. Straighten out the right leg, straight out from the hip, toes pointing forward. Walk your hands out, rest your forehead and your chin. Lift the upper body, wrist under the shoulders. Lift up your right leg, cross it over the mat to the left, turn, and look over your left shoulder to the right foot. And release. Knees wide as the mat, big toes together. Shift your hips to your heels. Walk or slide the hands out. Rest your forehead or your chin. Relax and breathe. Walk the upper body up, bring the knees in, alternately straighten up your leg. To go straight to forward fold, you can. Otherwise, try to find even weight between your feet and your hands. Chest drops towards your feet, armpits towards your face. And then walk toward a forward fold, Bend your knees. Rest your belly or chest on your thighs. Shake your head and shoulders. Make sure they're relaxed. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tilt your tailbone to the ceiling. Release your upper body and breathe. Release the hands, bend the knees, slowly bring yourself up. Shoulders down the back, lift the chest. All right. Let's do a couple standing poses. I'm going to have you face the back of your chair or couch and right hand to the back of the chair. Take your left hand, grab your left knee, and see if you can grab a hold of your foot. Knee drop to the ground. If you can, lift your knee, pull the foot away to arch your back a little. This is dancer's pose. It's not easy. And then drop your knee down and release. Left hand to the back of the chair. Right hand grabs the right knee, slides down towards your foot, knee toward the floor. Stay there and then see if you can lift your knee and pull your foot away. And bring the knee back down to the floor. Release your foot. Right on. Wherever your hip bones would meet the back of the chair or couch, walk yourself out. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bum to the wall behind, drop your chest, let your head hang, and breathe. Then knees, tuck the tailbone, step towards your chair, shake it out. Let's do a few meditative sun salutations. Inhale, press into the feet, tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, drop the shoulders and lengthen. Exhale, fold, flat back, strong legs, drop your head at the end. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, flatten the back, bring it up. And hands to prayer. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey pose, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, bring it back up. And hands to prayer. 2 more on your own. Alrighty, let's do tree pose. Either brush your bum up against the wall or hold on to the back of the chair or couch. Shift your weight to one foot. Lift your chest, drop your shoulders. Take a big breath. Bring your foot up, rest your heel on your ankle, your calf, or your knee. Hold and breathe. And release. Shift your weight to the other foot. Tuck your tailbone, lift your chest, drop your shoulders. Take a grounding breath. Rest your heel on your ankle, your calf, or your knee. And hold and breathe. And release. Alrighty. Let's come back down to the mat and lay down on our backs. Make sure you have a block within reach if you'd like it for your supported bridge. If you're going to use a bolster or something for your restorative, have it within reach. You can always pause the video if you need to get something. You can always pause the video if you'd like a really long restorative too. Alrighty, let's make a big X out of the body. Inhale the right leg about halfway up. Exhale it to the left. Reach foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center and exhale down. Inhale the left leg about halfway up. Exhale it to the right and reach. Inhale back to center and exhale down. Full happy baby. Thighs outside the torso, knees toward the armpits. You can grab your knees or feet. Just be sure your shoulders and low back are down. You can stay still or rock side to side. You're rocking, come back to center and release. Alrighty. You can do a bolster down the back for your back bend. You can do a block underneath your tailbone for supported bridge, or another back bend if you know one and like one. If you're going to do supported bridge, feet hips width apart, close to your bum, press your hips up. Come up on the balls of the feet, get your block under your tailbone, not up in your low back, just your tailbone. Drop the weight down on the block, drop your heels, and relax and breathe. Come up on the balls of the feet, press down to lift your hips enough to get your block out, and roll back down. Give the knees a squeeze. And your choice for restorative, you do a bolster under the knees, a bolster down the back, double block under the shoulders if that works for you. Or you can do legs up the wall, that's what I'm going to do. Once you're in whatever position you like, close your eyes, take a big breath, swallow, release the jaw, and soften the muscles in the face, relax the brow and the temples, open the throat, release your breath, spread the collarbones and let your shoulders drop down. Relax your arms and release your hands and your fingers. Open the chest and soften the belly. Hollow out your abdomen. Open the hips. Send weightlessness or relaxation into your legs. Letting go of your feet and your toes. Relax the entire body. And just breathe and be. If your body gently releases, it may move. Just let it go. Bring our minds back into our bodies. Wiggle your fingers and toes, move the muscles of the jaw and the face. In lion's breath if you like. Big inhale. Stick your tongue out and exhale. Cross the arms over the chest. Reach around and grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale, exhale. Reach the other arm over the top. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale, exhale. Roll the arms out and breathe. If you're on blocks, gently bring yourself off of your blocks. Bend your knees, rest your feet on the wall or the floor. Inhale your arms above the head and exhale onto your right side for a couple of breaths. Use your left hand and press on up to seated. If you're at the wall, you can lean against it. Root your sit bones down, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, and reach up with the crown of your head. Take a breath in and out, and in and out, and namaste. Thank you guys so much for keeping up on it and joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope everything's going well for you. Spring is hopefully on its way. We will see how quickly it warms up, and hopefully we get over this virus as a country. I cannot wait. Alrighty, take care of yourselves. Bye, you guys. See you next week.